Make sure to like and subscribe if you do like this content. It does help out the channel to bring more content for the future. Let's see if this is stain resistant. My mind is blown. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayden. I'm sure you have guessed it from the title of today's video. We are diving back into another men's fashion kind of a shtick for a review. And the company we're looking at today is TEXTALE. Now, I haven't actually worked with them or had any of their pieces before. They reached out to me via email to let me know that they were interested in collabing or working with me. So the pieces we are looking at today were sent to me. I did not pay for them. However, this is not a sponsored video. This is all based on my first impression and my first experience with the articles of clothing that they have sent. So something a little interesting about TEXTALE. They state that it is stain resistant material. Now, I'm very interested. I'm one who is prone to getting food on their shirt, even when I try my hardest to make sure that I am not like a pig in a trough. But sometimes people are just messy eaters, and I happen to be one of them. So I am going to be having a look at this to see if it is in fact stain resistant. But they also write on their website, and I will link everything down below if you want to test it out for yourself, also claim that they have unique fabric. So they created unique materials to avoid wrinkled collars, stains, and shrinks, bringing the finest fabrics with an uncompromising focus on gradation, performance, and durability. Now, they were kind enough to set me up a discount code, which is convenient for Christmas being right around the corner. So if you are in fact interested in anything that you see today, or you want to check out their website yourself and you mosey on over to the checkout, make sure you use Hayden 15, and I will put it in the description as well as down the bottom of the video, just to save yourself some dollar. The two pieces of clothing that I chose was the Planet Bamboo Henley tee, medium, in the color Overcast, and then the Fresh Stain Repel tee in relaxed style, medium, in the color White. Now, I have them on hand. They were delivered maybe a week ago. So without further ado, let's check them out. I actually really like the packaging. It comes in a very sleek, it kind of feels like it's a powder coated plastic, a Ziploc bag. You can see it's got the TEXTALE branding in the plastic. I like how it's folded neatly and placed in there. Sometimes these companies, they just like throw their stuff in a plastic travel bag and then Bob's your uncle, off it goes. But these guys took the time. I'm very impressed with the packaging. What shall we start with? You know, we're going to start with the bamboo in Overcast. Well, it's a very light material. So even down to, they put this crepe paper with a little sticker on it to keep it extra tidy. We usually do the crunch test to see, it doesn't feel like cheap fabric. There's no crunch. It's very light. I can't get over how light it is. It feels like it's definitely going to breathe. It's got a bit of stretch to it. The light does filter through when you hold it up, but we've had that before where you've thought it was going to be see-through and you put it on and it's fine. Here it is out of its packaging. I feel like it's going to be a really nice fit and it's going to hug you. We'll check out our construction, which we usually do with everything that we review. It looks very, very nice. You can see in here the hem. There are no threads. There is nothing that looks like it's sticking out, that it's going to fall apart. We like to check one of our junctions. Very clean. Very, very clean. It does have a smell, like it's a very faint aroma, and I don't know what it is. It's not a bad thing, but it's there. It's got some snap lock buttons. Overall, first impressions, I have high hopes, but the real test is when we put it on. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be. It is very flattering and it hugs you really nicely. It's very comfortable on, and it feels like it's going to be really breathable. So you could definitely wear this whilst being active, however that looks for you. There is absolutely nothing that I feel like it's going to irritate, scratch, pinch, or any of the above. As you can see, very flattering, very nicely fitted. There is a lot of give, so it does move around with you. Nothing settles in places where it shouldn't, or where it accentuates things that you don't want it to accentuate. We'll have a look with the buttons open. I like both versions. I also like how it's not a straight cut across, so it's got a bit of a curve at the bottom. That way, in my opinion, it sits easier on your hips and it doesn't bunch. We are off to a strong start. And you can tell that I'm into the shirt because I still have it on. I really like how comfortable it feels on the body. It's super light, but it kind of feels like you're not wearing anything, if that makes any sense to you. Moving on. So this one is the Stain Repel shirt, and it is white. As someone who tends to get it all over their face and generally everywhere around them when they're eating, white is not a color that I can make work and last. So if this is in fact stain repellent or stain resistant, we might have a winner. Similar scenario as the one that I've got on. It's got the additional crepe paper with the little sticker. Well, this one feels soft and it feels like it's a slightly thicker fabric. This one also has a bit of a smell to it, but it's more subtle than this. And now that I've got it on, it's completely gone. It could be the little salt pouches that they put in there to keep moisture out. No crunch. This is incredibly soft. Here we have it out of the packaging. We'll check out our construction before we put it on. I'm not surprised. It is very good craftsmanship. I mean, it's so clean. There's not one little bump, not one little thread. Even in the junction, it's super, super clean. This is a lot heavier in weight and feel than this one, the one that I have on. This one is super thin and kind of easy breezy. It has stretch to it, but not as much as this one. It is 50% cotton and 50% modal. I don't even know what that is. So if you know, then let me know in the comments. All right, enough chatter, let's put this on. All right, here we have it on. It feels super comfortable. It's got a lot of room in it. I like that it's a more higher collar than a loose one. I like that in a white tee. Now that I have put it on, it doesn't feel as heavy as what I initially thought it was going to be. It's slightly oversized, which I'm not mad at. I do like some oversized tees or clothes in general, as long as they're done well. As you can see, it's a little boxy for my liking. I would like it to be a little more tapered like this, but other than that, it is a nice white tee. It has a lot of movement. You can move around in it. I don't feel like there's anything that's going to be irritating me, but the thing that I'm most interested in is to see it in action. Okay, we're gonna put this to the test. I have some Coca-Cola, the shirt, and a paper towel. Let's see if this is stain resistant. And that is my washing you can hear in the background. All right, Coca-Cola is a culprit for me. Ooh, it beads off. That's weird. It doesn't sink in at all. You can see it's sitting on top of the fabric. Not one little droplet. I had to get some extra towel. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. The entire amount of Coca-Cola has been wiped off. It did not settle in, it did not even wet it. That is really weird. Okay, my mind is a little blown right now. I have it here. You just saw I poured Coca-Cola on a white tee, which usually would soak straight in and leave that brown kind of a ring before you wash it. Not one mark, not one stain, and the fabric's not even damp. Like my mind is blown. I'm gonna need 100 of these, I think. All right, there we have it. We have arrived at the end. I would have to say that I am a fan. I'm definitely gonna be checking out some of their stuff, especially the stain resistant things. Everything is going to be linked down below. And if you are interested in purchasing anything from them, make sure you use discount code Hayden15 to save yourself some dollars, because why not? Thanks for watching, team. Make sure we do the fun stuff, and most importantly, stay tuned.